the lecture time and office hours. The lecture will be offered on Monday and Wednesday from 2:30 to 3:20 p.m. Each one is 15 minutes. I will introduce the format about the lecture in next couple of slides. For the office hours, it's Monday 3:30 to 5 p.m. And if you cannot catch the office hour, I suggest you send me email and bring your questions in the email, and I will try to explain everything to you as early as possible. The next thing is about the tutorial and the lab. We have 2 tutorial sessions. The tutorial session 1 is on Thursday from 9:30 to 11:20 a.m. And the second one is on Friday. I think I typed something wrong there. It's from 2:30 to 4:20 p.m. not a.m. Sorry. Let me just quickly modify it. For our labs, there are 3 labs. The first one, Lab 01 session, is on Wednesday from 8:30 to 11:20 a.m. Second one is on Monday, 8:30 to 11:20 a.m. And our last one is on Tuesday, 2:30 to 5:20 p.m. So that will be the hours. We're gonna distribute the all the materials related to the course. And then we will go to one important part about the format, about how to distribute the materials. For the lecture, I believe you all have joined in MS Teams, and that's the place for us to attend the class, including the lecture, lab session, and the tutorial sessions. And I will try to propose in a hybrid mode for the lecture. So during the 50 minutes of each class, I will try to provide 20 to 30 minutes pre-recorded video. I want to include this one. We will start from next lecture. After that, we will have 15 to 20 minutes as Q&A sessions. So once you finish watching the video, you can try to ask me questions related to the notes. But when you're asking the questions, please specify which pages you want to you have the question. If you are asking about the general questions, start with capital G and the questions about the whole note. So that will be the format. The lecture, actually the pre-recorded video will be uploaded to Avenue to Learn and also YouTube. I actually tried a Mac video, which would be the place for developed by McMaster University for the student to watch the videos. But actually, due to the very high demand.
Sorry to interrupt, Dr. Yao, but my captioner is waiting in the quote-unquote lobby of the course. If you could please let him in.
I'm sorry?
The stenographer is currently waiting in the lobby of Microsoft Teams, so I think he just needs to be let in.
Let me see. I did not find the place. I did not see the request. Let me see where is the I actually did not see the I did not see the person in the waiting room. If anyone is in the waiting room, could you send the request again so that I can add you in this meeting? Usually,
The stenographer is in, so it seems to have worked.
were you able to direct me where it is?
I don't know their name. I just know that I see the captions showing up. So,
Well, it did not show in my screen. So, were you able to remind me? Oh, I saw that one. I saw that one. So, I think this is someone who is trying to get the control. Well, it's not about admitting the any person in this room. I'll try to record this lecture and share to the Avenue to Learn and YouTube. So in the future, if anyone who missed this meeting, they can try to watch it later. Okay. So let's continue this the class format. So the lecture will be a pre-recorded video, and the Q&A sessions, they will be uploaded to Avenue to Learn and YouTube. I will try to let YouTube generate the auto caption so that you can read the captions for the video. For the office hours, it's also offered via MS Teams. And if you join the Teams for this class, you will find a channel for office hour. And I created a meeting, actually weekly meeting for office hour. You can join the meeting during the office hour and ask any questions you have. Or if you cannot, just send me email about the questions and I will reply you as early as possible. For tutorial, similarly, it will be offered through MS Teams, and the tutorial session will also be recorded. Most of the tutorial session will be led by the TAs. They will either provide live streaming or pre-recorded videos. So if you have any questions about the assignment or some questions about the examples in the lecture, you can also ask TAs in the tutorial session. And most of the time, the tutorial session is designed for you to get the solutions for the homework assignment, and the TA will also explain more examples related to the course notes. Also, I plan to utilize the tutorial session to cover some knowledges about the AutoCAD. So we will not touch the AutoCAD in our lecture section, but I will introduce the AutoCAD and also how to use AutoCAD for surveying in tutorial session. So that's about the tutorial session. And for the lab, this is the most different sessions from previous years. As you may know that we don't have any in-person class or field lab session. So you will not be able to use the instrument that we have on campus. What we provide right now, we will have some pre-recorded videos about the lab sessions. Actually, I designed 5 labs for this class, and they were all being recorded right now. I just got notice from department yesterday that the lab, the videos were almost done. So once I receive the video, I can give you the exact schedule about lab session. but temporarily for now, we may not have any lab sessions for this week and next week. I need to receive the videos before I give you a detailed schedule. For the lab session, the TAs will be available during the lab session through MS Teams, and you can find them in the channel for lab session. And if you have any questions related to the video about the lab experiment, you can ask TA about those questions. And for your lab report, I retrieved some field data from previous years, and the data will be assigned to you to prepare a lab report. So my plans, like for this year, you don't need to create a group for the surveying lab experiment. Each of you will be given with some field data, and you have to prepare the lab report by yourself. And for the whole term, you just need to prepare one lab report. And that's the plan. But still, you need to go through all the pre-recorded videos about the experiment, which will be very useful for you to understand the real-world implementations of the surveying techniques. For this class, there will be some recommended textbook for you to read. We don't have any mandatory textbook, but the books listed here are very useful for you to get more information about the surveying techniques. The first one, Surveying Theory and Practice, is the book that I used a lot to prepare this class. And the second one, Elementary Surveying, is a very useful reference book, and actually you can download the book online. Also, you can try to search the other one, Surveying Principles and Application. All these three books are very useful. For AutoCAD 2020, it's actually free for students to use. You can go to the website and download the AutoCAD student version. And then we'll use this software in this class. So try to install the software on your own computer before we go start to learn AutoCAD. For the tasks of this class, there will be 5 parts. First, it's about a homework assignment. It takes about 20% of your final grade. We have 9 homeworks. I'll give you the exact deadline. Usually, you have 1 week to finish the homework assignment, and we will not accept any late assignment. For this term, you need to submit your solutions through Avenue to Learn, and I will create a folder in Avenue to Learn for you to upload your solutions. And the second part is about lab session. We have 5 labs. In this case, you need to watch 5 videos, and also you have to prepare 1 lab report based on data I assigned to you. The lab session takes about 10% of your final grade. Also, there will be 5 quizzes for this class. The quiz will be very simple. It's related to the notes in each week. Usually, I will put the quiz on Wednesday after the class. For example, like I'll give you a quiz after this class. I just take example. You won't have any quiz this week, but maybe next week you will receive a quiz after the lecture on Wednesday, and you will have the whole day to complete the quiz. This is trying to make sure that the students from different time zones will still have time to work on the quiz. The quiz is about the single or multiple choice questions it will be very simple to check your understanding about the nodes. We will have 2 midterm exams. Each one will take about 15% of your final grade. The exact date of the midterm exam will be giving you like 1 to 2 weeks before the exam. The final exam will be scheduled by the faculty and the department. It takes about 35% of your final grade. So that will be the task you need to finish for this class. So this would be the most contents from the course outline. And then we will go to see the surveying, which is the topic we will learn in this class. First of all, we have to know what is surveying. This sentence comes from the textbook. Surveying is the art of measuring horizontal and vertical distances between objects, of measuring angles between lines, of determining the directions of lines, and of establishing points by predetermined angular and linear measurement. This is all these terms: the horizontal and vertical distance, the angles, directions, and also the combined angular and linear measurement will be taught in this class. And we will also introduce some advanced techniques, some modern instruments to complete the surveying. From the definition, we say that the surveying is an art. Only a surveyor who processes through the understanding of surveying techniques will be able to determine the most efficient method required to obtain the optimal results over a wide variety of the surveying problems, especially the potential errors related to your measurement and the right instrument and the right method for you to minimize those kind of errors. Also, we are actually in engineering school, and we also say that surveying is not science. We will use the mathematical techniques to analyze the field data. The accuracy and reliability depends on understanding the scientific principles underlying and affecting the surveying measurement. We want to see if the errors happens, how we can remove the error, and how we can understand the potential causes of these errors, and in that sense we can improve the accuracy and make sure that the measurement result is reliable and applicable for your field work in the future. There will be a lot of applications about the surveys. The most important ones, like we're going to use surveying to establish the boundaries of lanes, and also we can use it to provide information for the planning and construction of public and private work, such as the buildings and the roads. And also for surveying, we want to this technique can be applied for large regions with a very high precision. For example, we will introduce a lot of things about the GPS. GPS is one kind of the modern surveying technique. Actually, I prepared a video, which is the one I found in YouTube, to introduce the jobs that we need to conduct it as a surveyor in real world. Let me just try to.
There's no audio from the video.
For this this video, you will see the job that a surveyor needs to work with, and also the instrument like the satellite total station. I did not show GPS devices, but we will it also widely applied in the surveying work. Also, there will be some fundamental instrument like the tape and the compass. For this class, we will actually include a very wide range of the topics in surveying. For this will be the list of the topics we're gonna learn in this class. We will have some basic concepts about the surveying, including the some basic concepts in the field work, and also the method for us to analyze the errors and how to improve the accuracy of the data you obtained from the field work. And then we will go through the basic measurements, such as the measurements of the distance, leveling, angle and direction, and the combined measurements of the previous three measurements. We will also go through traverse to which we are trying to measure under a certain area. And the most important part is like I will try to link all the basic measurements to the route surveying, which will be very useful for the design of the road network. The GPS surveying will also be included in this class, which will be one modern surveying technique. And as I mentioned that the AutoCAD will also be taught in this class about, we will introduce some fundamental techniques of using AutoCAD for the surveying work. This is the tentative schedule for this class. The first week, which will be today, we will have some introduction about the surveying and also the introduction of this class. And then next week, we will go through the distance measuring, leveling in the third week, and also we will follow the topics about angle, direction, combined measurement, and the use of total station, traverse computation, and the calculation of errors. And we will have 3 weeks about the route surveying, and a week about the GPS surveying, and then we will have the final review for the exam. The homework assignment will be given to you as we show in this table. Also, I list the date for the actually the weeks for the 2 midterm exams. It's just a temporary schedule. We will decide the exact date with the department. So that will be all about the introduction of this class. And then I can try to answer all the questions that you have related to this class. So the way for me to get the questions, like you can ask the questions through the meeting channel here, meeting chat here, and type your questions. And if you answer, trying to ask the general questions, start with capital G. And if you ask the questions with respect to a specific page, start with the questions and the page number. Let me try to browse the questions from beginning and there will be a lot of messages there. I will try to start from the first one I see. First of all, the tutorial session. We don't have any tutorial session this week, and next week we will also don't have any tutorial session. The TA will need actually the first tutorial session will given to you once you have your first assignment, and the TA will lead the tutorial session to answer all these questions. For the tutorial and the lab sessions, tutorial session is almost every week. If you go to check the schedule about the homework assignment and midterms, we will have TAs to help you answer the solve the questions in homeworks and some examples every week. For lab sessions, it won't. We only have 5 lab sessions, so you just need to attend 5 sessions for this term. For the caption option, I will actually try actually for the caption, I'm trying to use YouTube, but I will try to correct the caption by myself as much as possible. It gives me options to correct the texts after they generate the automatic caption. For Mac video, I try to upload several videos for my other class. It's quite easy to be failed. So I probably want to use Mac video. And you can also watch the videos through the Avenue to Learn. But if you want to get a caption, you probably need to go to YouTube. I will also try to explore the other method of generating the caption. We'll update with you once I have the right answer, once I find out the best software. For AutoCAD, I think you already got the answer. We will use AutoCAD 2020, and it is free. I'm not quite sure about the what's the program you're gonna use in 1C03. I'm not quite familiar about that class. If you have more information, please send me the email, and I'll go and double check that one. For AutoCAD, it also work for the MacBook. And for the lab, you want to be in a group. You will have to work on the lab report independently, but you will only need to work for one lab report for the whole term. For the lab report, it will be almost due after you finish the almost due 2 to 3 weeks after you finish all the lab videos. Or to clarify, you just need to prepare one lab report for the whole term. And for the software, as I mentioned that you need to install AutoCAD, and we will also introduce some simple piece of work which will use MATLAB. You can also download the actually I believe you can get the license from university. There will be some format about the lab report, and I will show you the details about the format, and the information will be shared in the Avenue to Learn. I guess you all have some issues about the video. I think they're probably caused by the recording function of MS Teams. If you want to watch the video, the YouTube video again, using the link I list in the slides. When will the homework be due? Usually the homework will be due 1 week after it's assigned to you. So you have 1 week to work on the homework. So the homework or the exact date of the exact due date will be given to you at each homework. So I will specify that date with the document I sent to you. Do we need to have access to all the textbook? In general, for this class, you just need to follow the notes that I provide to you. It contains all the sufficient information. If you want to have more reading, you can go through the recommended textbook, but the notes is sufficient. The tutorial and the lab. Sorry, just trying to get the tutorials and labs alternate each week. It is not. Tutorial sessions and the lab sessions are run independently. They are actually led by different TAs. So you will almost have the tutorial session for every week, but you only have 5 lab sessions for the whole term. Is it one lab report for one lab or one report which includes information on every lab? I haven't received all the raw data yet, but it is about the one lab report for one lab experiment. But for the whole class, you will not receive the same lab data. You probably need to prepare different type of the reports, but each one will only need to prepare one report. It's recommended that you send the lab report as PDF file on Avenue to Learn, which will be convenient for the TA to do the grading job. For AutoCAD, you need to select the student version. If it's not, it will not be free. It's not free for students for at least 1 year. Last time I tried, I got a 3-year version. You can try to search the website in Autodesk. If you start your role as the educator or student, you can get a free trial for at least 1 year. For the virtual class, it's highly recommended for you to join. If you go back to check the format of this class, it will be in a pre-recorded video with the Q&A session. You can always bring your question to Q&A session about the notes. So it will be helpful for you to understand the material. If you cannot join the lecture due to the time zone where you locate, you can always watch the video. But you need, in that sense, you may need to send me email or send the email to TAs about any questions related to the notes. For the labs, that's actually there will be two formats about the lab report. Originally, I hope you will have in a group. For each group will have 5 students, so each one will be able to prepare a lab for different experiments. But I need to find a way to put you file you together. So if you have any if you prefer to work together, we can also put a file of you together, and so that each group need to prepare 5 reports. And I will set up and probably discuss with TA and also set up a poll for the whole class to see which method is preferable for the students in this class. Because I will see that under this situation, you may experience some situation about communicating, some difficulty about communicating with each other. If it's fine for all of you, we can find an alternative method, like we will form the groups. Each group contains 5 students, and you will need to prepare 5 lab reports for the whole term for each group. Yeah, for the tutorial session, we will not have any tutorial session next week. It will start on in the 3rd week, once you have the first homework assignment. And also we don't have lab in the 2nd week. I haven't received the lab video yet. Once I have the video, I will announce you about the week you need to attend the lab sessions. I'm still not quite sure about the inventor or the inventor professional. Well, if you have more information, let me know. So for the lab sessions, we still have time. So I will set a poll to see whether you want to have the group work or you want to work independently. That depends on the way for you to communicate with each other. If the whole class agree that there isn't any issue about the communication, then we will form the group, and in that sense, each group will prepare 5 reports for the whole term. For AutoCAD, the download of the AutoCAD, definitely I will do that. I will probably prepare a short video for next lecture about how to download the AutoCAD, and you will follow the steps to complete the downloading work. For the midterm, For the midterm, I plan to have the open book format so that you can you just need to work by yourself, and I'll give you a specific time, and you will complete the all the questions and take a picture or scan your answer and upload to Avenue to Learn. We won't have enough resource to proctor everyone. So that will be the one potential issue about the online class. For the lab schedule, yes, I will post the schedule once I receive the videos. It will probably very soon. I think by the end of this week or early next week, I will have the video. The department is trying to finalize the video in these couple of days. We'll definitely let you know as early as possible. Thanks, Lauren. Yes, thanks, Lauren. Yeah. For the instruction about the AutoCAD, it should be very straightforward. Right now, I'm using AutoCAD 2020. The functions for 2020 and 2021 should be very similar. I haven't tried 2021. Let's stay with 2020. They have all the functions that we need for this class. Okay. Any well, I think I go through all the questions. If there isn't any questions, then we will probably terminate the lecture today. Last time I tried that there will be some version for AutoCAD. There will be AutoCAD for MacBook. You can try to find out the right version. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for everyone to join the meeting.